we need to talk. I came to the realization that I never ever ride the XR150. In fact, I realized that I've had it for over 15 months and only put 600 miles on it. If you're doing the math at home, that means I've only averaged 40 miles a month. That's insane. It just never gets used, and so I'm sure you know exactly where this conversation is headed. Now, with how little I've ridden this thing since getting it, I'm sure it would not be a shocker to any of you guys to hear that I plan on selling the XR150. Holy f***, dude. Oh my god. How's that for an intro? Almost getting freaking ran over. What I was gonna say, I was trying to be dramatic and say I'm sure it wouldn't be a shocker to any of you guys to hear that I'm planning on selling the XR150, but what would probably be a shocker is the fact that that is not what this video is about. With how little I've been riding this thing, the solution is not to sell it. The solution is to ride it more. So that's exactly what we're doing today. Like I said, it really set into me the other day where I was riding my Talaria, the e-bike, and as sad as it is, that bike, ooh, these ruts are pretty crazy too. The e-bike really has taken the place of like all of my mini motos and like off-road type bikes, because the e-bike is just, oh my god, so much more fun and convenient and inconspicuous for all that stuff. So lots of the bikes have gotten kind of like left to the wayside, this being one of them. And I realized that when I saw that the Talaria was at 624 miles, I think 620 something miles, and the XR is only at 613. I've owned this thing for almost a full year longer than the Talaria. So needless to say, see, now I'm rut hunting, you see that? So needless to say, we need to ride this more, and that's exactly what we do. This road, how are these people driving down here? Anyway, that's what we're doing today. Coming down here to this beautiful, beautiful Thomas Point, and then we're gonna go explore a haunted bridge that I remembered the other day. How spooky, dude. Do some back roads, some exploring, and just do what this thing is meant for. Hooliganism and exploration. Dude, where does this go? Check this out. Everybody down here fishing, everybody getting rockfish, looking at me like I'm crazy. I also realized that I've been down here on a handful of the bikes before, but I don't know if I've ever brought the XR down here. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I've brought the Scrambler down here. Oh, that sucks. I wish I had my air pump. Wait, do I have my air pump? No, I left it at home. Damn it, dude. I had an air pump in my backpack earlier today. Anyway, I know I've come down here on the Scrambler. I've even brought the Rebel 1100 down here, but I'm not sure that I've ever brought the XR down here, which is obviously the bike that is the most at home on this road. So yeah, we're just getting out for a fun day. Like I said, I have been kind of considering selling it, but then I realized that it wouldn't make any sense. I think I've mentioned it before, but this is one of the bikes that I don't ride much, but it's so damn fun when I get to. And also, this is one of the only bikes that I actually have a loan on. So if I were to even sell it, it's not like I'd sell it for 2,500 bucks and have 2,500 bucks in my pocket to go towards another bike. I'd sell it for 2,500 bucks and have like $500 to $1,000, which is not enough to make it worth it, especially when my payment on this is like $75 a month. And hopefully, I'm hoping that as fall hits, I'll be able to take this out more, because I almost got air off that. I say it every year, but I feel like as it gets colder out, I find myself riding the big bikes less and less and the little bikes more and more, because obviously if I'm going down the highway just open, ooh, that's a big ass bump, going down the highway just open to the wind, doing freaking 80 on my Rebel 1100, that's going to be much colder on the exact same day than it would be doing 15, 20 down some back roads covered by trees. I could probably jump that. Oh, dude, I actually got air off that. Do I turn around? Okay, take two. Oh, damn, dude. I'm sure you guys can't tell from the camera, but I genuinely got air off of that. Could I ramp any of this? Oh, dude, I got like actual air off that. That's crazy. Act natural. How are you? Oh, that look on her face. That's the look of my grandkids act the same way. Alright, so that was a lot of fun, but that was not even the purpose of the video. Like I said, the purpose of the video is that down in more southern Maryland, there's actually this haunted bridge that I want to check out, because I'm also pretty sure that there's a bunch of like back roads back there. I'm not pretty sure of that. I know there's a bunch of back roads, but I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of like off-road trails that we could find, hopefully. So that's what we're getting into today to rekindle the love of the XR. But before we do that, you guys know, if you've seen the channel before, it would not be a Life of Birch moto vlog without some tacos, baby. You know I had to do it to them. Oh my goodness, another absolutely insane meal at Taqueria El Primo here on Forest Drive in Annapolis. Most of you guys already know, but for those of you who don't, it is genuinely the best taco spot in the area. The nicest people too. Every time I go there, they remember me. Even the owners. So freaking sick. How are you? Good. Anyway, we got about 30 minutes of back roads until we get to this creepy little haunted bridge, so enjoy the montage and I'll see you there. What the frick? Woodbridge Road. Wonder why it's called that. This is so sick. What? Dude, I had no idea that this was down here. Oh, they're rich. Look at the lamppost with the American flag, the Maryland flag, and the fancy flowers. They are rich. This is so freaking cool. How sick. Now I'm definitely curious about the houses up there. So there's no way. And like, look at how cool all this like moss or whatever is. I guess it's probably fungus. I don't know. Cool looking. But there's no way that I'm not going to go investigate that. Notice all activities monitored by video camera. Joke's on you. I got one too, bucko. Oh yeah. This is a rich neighborhood. Like the type of rich that doesn't have any style, like, you know, like, I don't know, how do I say this nicely? The type of rich where you can just tell the entire neighborhood is 70 years old or older. Like, you know that none of these homes have been updated on the inside since they were built in like 2004. Oh, dude. Ooh, I want to see what those trucks are. Dude, there's literally security cameras on the street corners. That's crazy. Like, I know the sign said that everything was being recorded, but I don't think I've ever seen a nice neighborhood that has actual cameras like on the street corners, especially when there's no bad areas around here, you know? Like, I could understand if it was a really nice area surrounded by some not so great areas and they wanted to have that going, but that's crazy. Just like just recording. I friggin', you know, sometimes the voice activated stuff works out great, but other times I have to remind myself that I cannot say the RECORD word or anything that sounds like it, or else my GOPRO will stop doing the RECORD word. Alright, well, this was a nice little detour. Now let's get back on our way. We have seen a bridge, but it is not the haunted bridge. right, and we are approaching the infamous Cry Baby Bridge. So here's the thing, I did not realize that this bridge is actually closed down now, as you can see. Apparently it was closed down in like 2015 for structural issues. It was like deemed unsafe, and since then they just have never reopened it. Like, this used to be just a normal road, and clearly it's just being overtaken by nature once again. But the weird thing is, I have actually filmed parts of videos at the head of this road, not realizing that this is what it led to. How spooky, dude. Now, this bridge is spooky for a handful of reasons, depending on who you ask. It's pretty infamous for being haunted, allegedly, but why it's haunted all depends on who you ask. I can't put my kickstand down here if I wanted to, can I? Now, this used to be a 2-lane road leading into this single-lane bridge and then back out to a 2-lane road. There are some people who say that there was a girl who was either pregnant or had a baby with her, depending on who you ask, that came down here, crashed off of the bridge, and depending on some stories, they say that she was found dead, but the baby was never found. Other people say they both passed away. Some people say that it was a place where, I don't even know if I can say it without getting in the bad graces of the YouTube gods, but yeah, lots of different stories, but it all comes down to Crybaby Bridge, the idea that at night you can hear a baby crying from somewhere around or under the bridge. This is so sketchy. Okay, we should be good. What is that? Is that a car? Like, that's a shopping cart, but what is that? Is that a car? This is, I'm not gonna lie, giving me really creepy vibes. The last time that I was here was, God only knows how long ago, because the bridge was still functioning. But me and a couple people were in this girl's Mustang, and we were driving from, I think it would have been from over here to that side, and I feel like I remember some weird stuff happening, but we had to get gas, and as soon as we stopped to get gas, her car just would not come back on, and we couldn't figure out why. Now, granted, it was a Mustang, so maybe it wasn't a haunting, but I don't know, dude. Oh, dude, I swear I just saw somebody back in the woods over there, but I must be tripping. That's another weird part of the lore, is that, you know, the car, that whether or not the lore is that the car crashed, or if it's the car that somebody brought down here to hide the bodies, or whatever it may be, the lore is that as you're coming down this road, you look in your rear view and you see a black sedan with its headlights on, and then when you turn around to check for it, it's not there anymore. Come on in. I don't think I will. Thanks for the offer, though. Oh yeah, also, allegedly, this spot has enough of, like, that thing just said, y'all gay. Why was that so funny? Ooh, dude. Listen, this seems like the kind of place where you don't just go down a random path in the woods, but I'm gonna. How creepy. Yeah, this place is apparently, like, had a folklore or creepiness about it for long enough that back in, I think it was 1994, when they filmed Blair Witch Project, the people who came to Maryland to film that also stopped here. But apparently, like, it was supposed to be part of the Blair Witch Project movie, but it never made the cut. But now it's like in some unreleased, never before seen thing that you can find on the internet still. Dude, where does this go? It's like just creepy enough that this even exists, that it kind of makes me want to turn around. And then it just gets even more narrow. That was a thorn bush. Almost got my arm. Yeah. Poop? Are these horse trails? That was a big old poop. What the heck? Went to scratch my nose, and as soon as I took my hand off, almost got air. This is... Ooh, there's a lot of mud. Where does this go to, dude? Should I keep going? I mean, this is what the XR was designed for, right? Ooh. But that's a lot of... Yeah, as much as I want to keep going... Oh, there's like a bunch of water over there, too. As much as I want to keep going, I'm also just wearing my street clothes, and I'm not trying to find some muddy areas that I have to blast through. Also, this is the first test of all this off-roading stuff that I put on, and it seems like the skid plate's working great. I don't think I've had to really test it yet, but dude, these foot pegs are phenomenal. So much grip, so much surface area, and these levers have my engagement point right where I need them to be. There's the horse poop. Has to be horses, right? Semi-mobbing back here, bruh. Woo. A little bit of air off that. There is some sort of vehicle back there. Can't look at it because I'll friggin... Oh, thorn. Can't look at it because I'll run into something, but there was some sort of abandoned something back there. Don't know if it was a car somehow, or a tractor, a four-wheeler. Whew. We made it, boys. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna end it here because I got a spider web on my face. I don't really know what else there is to do from here. I feel like we had ourselves quite the adventure already, and yeah, I feel like today's a kind of adventure where you just want to end it while the getting's good, you know? Shout out to the Patreon members for making all of this possible. It's still insane to me that I am somehow a full-time content creator and get to do insane stuff like this for my living. If you want to join the Patreon fam as well and get all of the benefits like the Polaroids that I send out from all my videos, early access, behind-the-scenes stuff, all that kind of good stuff, check out patreon.com/LifeOfBurch where you can pledge your monthly amount. And if you can't do that, I get that as well. You can also support the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Share this video with a friend if you liked it. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Love you guys. Peace. Oh yeah, and I think it's safe to say the XR is staying, at least for now.
Oh, so basic. Hope you play this. Damn, I prayed it. Nice song, and I became this. Old souls fake it. Pay those placements. Fuck shit. And I'm still waiting on the brighter days. Been a minute, been rough many times more. And I'm kicking rocks to a sky of gray. Praying hard, talk to me before I'm done for.